Hi, everybody. This is B from Kongs R Us and Mrs. Kongs R Us.
Hello.
Sorry for starting a few minutes late. Thank you, everybody that's here. If you came over from 19K Fox's stream, let me know in the chat. Thank you so much, 19K Fox. I saw here that he was saying Bueller. Anybody? Anybody home?
Yeah.
Anybody
I
home?
was doing my eyebrows. As you can see, they're on point.
I think it was well worth the wait, Mrs. Kongs R Us. And so, just like every Sunday,
We start drinking.
we start drinking. I think that's the first thing we need to do. We need to get some more other folks on the stream sometime too, because Fox does some whiskey. You have been enjoying some bubblies each week.
Yes.
Do you enjoy the bubbly?
I do enjoy.
Do you have a favorite type of drink? I don't know if I've asked you recently because you kind of change different types of drinks. You don't do the same thing every single week. Like, what's your go-to? What's your favorite?
Oh wow, I thought you'd noticed by now. It's definitely wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, box wine, yes, but you don't do box wine on the show. You always like both open.
Oh yeah, well I'm
bubbly
trying to be
or-
all fancy. Box wine is my
Mm.
utility.
Okay. got it.
The show, the folks, y'all deserve some Costco Kirkland Prosecco.
Matt Asher says he was also doing his eyebrows, so would love to see pictures of that. That would be great. So Carl says wants to know what's on sale for tonight.
Everything.
I know we've had this conversation many times. It has been a topic of recent conversation, but I did move some things out of the house, so we can talk about that. We also can talk a little bit after you pop open the bottle and have a drink. This weekend was, what did you say? Celebrate Cambodian
Restaurant week.
Restaurant week. And so for folks that don't know my cultural background, I am Cambodian. My wife is Chinese. So we are very much into, supporting businesses and folks from different areas around the city. But since this was Cambodian Restaurant Week, we went to a couple of Cambodian restaurants this past weekend.
Yes.
We went to a good buddy of ours. It's called Rice String Noodle Shack in Cerritos. They have really good, if you've ever had like Vietnamese pho, it's a very similar soup to that. But they call it Phnom Penh noodles. It's really good. Good deal. And today we found somebody who's been really, really kind of blowing up in the barbecue scene. So for folks that love barbecue, and I know there's a lot of people in the Midwest on the East Coast. What's up, Quack? My buddy Quack's here. He knows what good pho is. There he is. We found a place called Battambang Barbecue, and it's made by the Cambodian Cowboy. So Chad, the Cambodian Cowboy, has long flowing hair. He wears a cowboy hat.
Long flowing curly hair.
Yeah.
I didn't know Cambodians had curly hair.
They do. And so when you talk to him and you kind of know people, we really love supporting him. He says, all right, let's just go with the three
item special.
And he kind of like loaded this thing up with the beef rib here. We got some brisket because all barbecue needs brisket. It's this very special version of kind of pork belly that's been cured.
Ends.
Yeah, it's like a burnt ends type of thing. And then he has pork spare ribs on here too, on top of garlic nudes. And so I love me some nudes. The noodles.
Send the nudes.
Mm-hmm. Garlic noodles. There's some corn that's been cooked in coconut milk and some pickled vegetables that are in here. So all of this is amazing. I'm going to have a bite because we already ate through one box, but I wanted to show it off on stream because it's freaking amazing. But I love supporting small businesses, right? Yeah. Good. Yummy. Yeah. So got to support the guys. But check them out. Battambang Barbecue. I'll probably put a link at some point to showcase this stuff, but I wanted to give them some shout out because it's Cambodian Restaurant Week. This month is also Cambodian New Year coming up very soon. So a lot of celebrations, things happening.
Month.
Oh, sorry. Next month, April 15th. I got my.
You're such a better Cambodian.
You are. She's a better Cambodian than I am. Sorry. So she knows a lot more holidays and things than I do. So did somebody say barbecue? I know, right? So Thor, Kansas City. If KC, there's some good barbecue in KC. We definitely need to go out there sometime.
We also want to say thank you to Sean Russell for that $1.99 super chat. Thank you.
He's saying so. So the title of the stream says she'll play dress up if I sell arcade stuff. Tough choice. So I'll start off with the story about how even this topic came up. I was in my arcade and I was thinking about every day it's a struggle trying to figure out when I'm gonna move to make space for stuff. And my good buddy Dan, Outrun the Neon Sun, if you guys don't know, I'll play dress up if you buy more. Exo. Hey, Exo, funny story. The guy from Battambang Barbecue, there's one of the new helpers is roommates with Anton, Pete. I met Pete today. So if you know Pete, let me know. So, and he plays poker, by the way. So we need to invite him over to poker.
Anywho, you're getting off topic.
I am. But I was talking to Dan, Outrun the Neon Sun, who's really close to me and local. And part of my thing when I get rid of cabinets, I'm like, I kind of want them to go to a good home. And the good thing about Dan is that, yeah, it is a nice shirt. Somebody designed it. He's local to me. So I was like, all right, I need to move my arcade one-up pinball machine. Yes, you'll pay dress up if you sell me a cab. A lot of people will play dress up if I sell them a cab. It sounds like I don't need
to dress up anymore.
I know.
That's
I
lovely.
need Dan to play dress up. And so yeah, once I was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea. If Dan is interested in like even just housing my cabinets, and eventually I will sell it to him, right? But I just needed to make space. So right now they are temporarily at his space because he can enjoy them. He doesn't have a pinball machine. It was literally sitting there, and I took a picture of it yesterday, and it was here's my picture of my pinball cabinet yesterday. So I'm gonna just close this up. That's my arcade one at pinball machine. It was literally just housing stuff on top of it. I mean, for any modder that knows this look, it's just really great storage for blankets and things. And so I was just like, all right, I'm gonna move it over. So it's temporarily at Dan Outrun the Neon Sun. Please check out his channel if you can. He says that when he gets to 1,000 subscribers, he's about at 600 or so right now. He will be doing some giveaways from his stuff. We got a community that's really rallying behind him because he's really creating some positive content. I think Bobby Boo is giving away a free IR arcade once that happens. And so I'll be donating some stuff too. But yeah, so Dan is my new warehouse. That's essentially, oh, Rafi's close by too. He says he's going to buy it. Right. So, I mean, that's the best of both worlds. He's literally so close to me that if I needed access to it, I could still go get it and do stuff to it. Because a lot of people, I think, were commenting on the short video that I posted yesterday. They're like, oh, are you still going to do the pinner mods? Because that's one of the reasons, the only reasons I was keeping that pinball machine was to do future modifications on it. So it's the best of both worlds. He can enjoy it, review it. If I needed access to it, I can get it. So I was like, all right, now that I have this new warehouse space, because we even did that too locally too.
Hold on. It seems like this is a long conversation about this pit boss and a pizza master. Y'all, I almost got a solo stove pizza, so I'm wondering about this pit boss. Put it in the chat. But I'm sorry, continue on.
All right, so there's a side conversation about barbecue and pit bosses and pizza. All right, so that's Mrs. Kong's R Us is really about the food too. So you got me off my story. Too many different topics. Anyways, we've also given cabinets to our local brewery too, right? We gave an Outrun cabinet. We gave the Simpsons, the NBA Jam. Yeah, so those are all cabinets that we pretty much donated to our local brewery, Smog City, because again, we can enjoy them if we want to. Other people can enjoy them, but with Dan, at least he can enjoy it too. So he got my pinball machine. I also gave him my unbuilt NFL Blitz. So my Blitz cabinet has been sitting in my garage since I got it for that amazing Sam's Club deal. It was like under $200, and it was a great price matching thing that it was going on sale. And I was like, oh, I just bought it because I can't not buy a good deal. But he can enjoy it, and then he can do a review, and literally I can access it anytime I want to because he's such of a good dude. I love the setup. So I have a place I can put cabinets now if I want to. He doesn't have unlimited space, but he's willing. He's a willing participant in this agreement that we have. And Dan's a good dude. You like Dan, right?
Dan's a really great guy. I just love the fact that you found a participant willing enough to let you put stuff in.
Yeah, I think this is a really healthy arrangement. So now I can get stuff, and then he can.
That joke just went right over.
Huh? Did it?
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say? Can you say it again?
You found a participant who's willing to let you put stuff in.
Ah, yes. Thank you, Mrs. Kong's R Us, for reminding me.
But Dan's awesome.
Of your amazing, beautiful mind, you. So yeah, there's enough space. So Rafi has actually been to Dan's place, but he does have a lot of space, and he has a great family and a community that actually enjoys his arcade too. So I think that's a really cool thing where it can be joined here as well. MG is really, oh man, you're gonna get Mrs. Kong's R Us on this pizza thing. We gotta look it up. All right. So now the bad guy Mike Worley says you can start whipping him at Blitz. Yeah. So once he builds it and he puts it in, we can do that as well. All right. Barbecue is more interesting than home arcades with the Cambodian carboy. Good barbecue is good. Dude, this is, what are you looking at? The Okani. All right, we're gonna type this up.
Oni.
All right, we're gonna start talking about
But
barbecue.
it's from Williams and Sonoma.
But put in, I really enjoy good barbecue. Anytime I visit a new place, I try to find.
All electric.
It's the Uni Volt 12. All right,
look at the Volt 16.
What's that? Volt 16.
Yeah.
So I was just in DC, and then I had to get some food. So I ended up going to a place called D City Smokehouse. But the best barbecue I've ever had, and I'm kind of a barbecue newbie. I don't have a lot of experience going to a ton of new places. But in Chicago, there's this place called Green Street Smoked Meats, and it's that's the best barbecue I've ever had. So just personal taste. In terms of what I've had, the Cambodian barbecue is really good. All right, but what am I looking at, Mrs. Kongzuris? Why are we staring at this thing? What is this?
It's a cute pizza oven.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
It's a pizza oven? I thought we were talking about barbecue.
We were, but then now that that's kind of cute. Because I was going to buy the solo
stove. It's $1,000 electric barbecue stove. And all you do is cook pizza? This is it? Literally? $1,000.
Fire pizza.
$1,000 for an Uni Volt indoor and outdoor pizza oven. Are you gonna cook $1,000 worth of pizza?
Yeah. The first pizza is gonna be $1,000 worth it.
All right. Would you rather have a $1,000 pizza stove or a $1,000 Killer Instinct Pro cabinet that costs $1,000?
Look at this, the pizza. Many hours of joy and love and oozy cheese.
13 square inches of cooking surface.
Oh my god, I could totally do this review.
Yeah, you want that wood fire flavor, right?
Portable.
See, look, Thor says you don't want the electric pizza oven. He meets that kid bits like, yeah, I get that Pro Cab, right? Yeah, so run it to the beach on a Jackery plugged into an F-15 Lightning. Oh, you can make steak on it, brick cabins. All right, we're going all over the place.
Went off the rails completely.
Yeah.
What were we supposed to talk about? She'll play dress up if I sell arcade.
Yeah, so now that I started telling you.
So if
What do you mean?
Your if is
if I sell arcades. So I mean, were you happy? I was actually moving stuff out of the house. I mean, we've been talking about it for months now, and yesterday 2 cabinets left the house. So
yeah,
I think that's a win. Oh, so what was I saying? So the reason why the pinball was going out was, I probably should share this on the big screen. All right, you talk about something while I set this up.
The pizza does look like Back to the Future. Ooh, but a pellet grill is a multitasker. We love ours. I've been wondering about a pellet grill, but I need to buy a little pellets.
Mm-hmm.
My dad and my brother are both in construction, so our solo stove has been really useful because there's a lot of wood that they bring home, non-treated wood, and some of it's like oak or cedar, and it's like, yes, keep your cedar wood. Please don't throw it away so that we can like turn it into something. But I don't know. I haven't really gotten into a pellet smoker just yet. Love smoking food, says Nooner. Usually fires. Wow.
Oh, a smoker. Yeah, that would be something I would invest into for sure.
So not a cab. Not
a cabinet. I really also have thought about, you know how we've gotten grills for like an actual barbecue grill?
Yeah.
You saw an MV Jam at a Shack restaurant, Big Chicken. It's interesting. A griddle. What do you think about getting a griddle?
There is a griddle attachment for our solo stove.
Yeah? Yeah, I think a griddle would be something that could be very useful because you can grill some steak. You can grill, we can do like our own carne asada and do like, what is it? The LA hot dog thing.
The danger dogs.
Yeah, we can do danger dogs. We can do a lot of different things. So I think it would be good.
You have just completely gone off topic. What are we doing?
Talking about griddles. All right, we're going back to arcades. All right, give me a second. I'm downloading some pictures that are very, very well worth it. So this was the whole topic of the stream. So when oh no, I don't want to do that. Undo. Okay.
There's a pizza oven and a riser. Guitar Magic says. Mm-hmm. Ooh, mod a pizza oven into your MVC cabinet, says Kid Vid. Let's see. Wow, pellet grills double as a smoker and a pizza oven, and grills and barbecues for all under $500. That's a good deal. I love how we're all talking about grills now.
Yeah, people want to just hear about the griddles. They're like, we're over talking about arcades.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. All right, so I got some pictures I'm ready to share. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
First off, We got a showcase. That is Mr. Chad and Chef Bo, right?
Boy.
Yeah. That's Chad in the middle. That's the Cambodian cowboy right there. He was at the, what was it called? The Trademark Brewery in Long Beach. He's there pretty often, almost every weekend. Yeah, that's the Cambodian cowboy. And again, check it out. We're talking about barbecue. That was pretty much the whole.
Multi-cade Matt says someone would probably trade you a pellet grill for an arcade cabinet that you don't play.
Maybe. All right. So here's the thing. So I started taking pictures of my cabinets because I wanted to take a comparison photo of my arcade 1-up cabinet, my Star Wars pinball machine, and my At Games Legends pinball machine. And Mrs. Kongzura said, "Hey, you want to play Where's Waldo?" It was your idea.
It was my idea.
Yes.
So EJ Lozano says, sell NVC1 and Mrs. Kongzura will dress up as Psylocke.
Yes.
I don't have a Psylocke costume.
You do have a Psylocke costume.
I do have a Psylocke costume.
No, but she doesn't need to sell it. But anyways, we were playing I Spy, and so she thought it would be fun to just take a little picture there. So sharing that for the folks. So this was fun. Changes the name to Girls Are Us, right? I feel like I'm a good chef. Yeah, like I grew up actually wanting to be a chef one day, but then my parents laughed at me and then I never went that way. But you know, I feel like I'm a better chef than you at least.
I like how nobody cares about your picture.
Nobody cares about the picture, but that's okay.
We can take it down.
Yeah. There's Mrs. Congress. Woo! Yeah. All right. Anyways, I don't know what that is.
What? Is that your dirty, filthy picture?
I don't even know what that is. I don't even know where that came from. All right. Anyways, yeah. So that's the story of the picture and the thumbnail. End of stream. That's pretty much it. Anything else you want to talk about?
Back to grilling.
All right.
All right. So if you had to get rid of your next cab, what would it be?
Yeah. Is Mrs. Kong. She's asking, am I a good cook? What do you think? Didn't I like cook for you when we first started dating?
Yeah. You cooked good stuff.
Yeah.
It was like the what was that box stuff that you used to make a lot?
Box stuff?
What was it called? You know, like the hamburger helper. There we go.
Hamburger helper, rice-a-roni.
Yeah.
You know, that was no, it wasn't just rice-a-roni. You know, my mom was making me. I was making like beef look-like.
Not in the beginning for me.
No. You know, put some rice in furikake. Hey, when we were dating, we did a sushi making competition for this group that we were in.
He did.
And
you brought the competition.
I won. We won first place. I won. I was the one that made the food. Out of 4 families, we won first place because I made some unique sushi rolls. I made
a spaghetti roll.
Yeah, it was really stupid. It was baked spaghetti inside of like a sushi roll. It sounds really dumb, but it tasted good. I made a katsu roll. So it was like fried chicken with almost like a katsu musubi instead. And then I made a dessert sushi. Because if you ever had like Thai mango coconut sticky rice, I turned that into a sushi roll where the rice was kind of the thing. And then the fish was the mango.
It looks like a nigiri roll.
Yeah, I felt like that was so... That was 20 years ago. That didn't impress you?
You would make a great ramen chef.
Yeah.
I don't know. You haven't made like soup.
Yeah. Fuzz are us. Yeah, right. Exo says I'm a good cook. Dude, I made brisket the other day for the team, for the group that came over. Yeah, katsu curry. Oh, thank you for the Macross shirt. You know, it's been getting all the attention. So funny enough, this guy right here, Exo, was the one that designed it. Exo, drop me a link. I can throw in a link if people are interested in this Macross shirt. You can buy it from Exo as well. Mrs. Kongzarus, master bartender. Is that something you've ever wanted to do?
Nope, I just drink everything.
No? Have you, like, you ever explored mixing drinks? Didn't you have like a mixing drink thingy-bobber?
Oh yeah, we
like a book or like.
Yeah, we had a book, and then I would like always make a gin gimlet, and then I realized how fattening that was. So you want more of that? Yeah.
You did try to get me like super drunk today too.
I did.
Yeah, she gave me a 24-ounce michelada, which like I almost died.
But it was such a wonderful michelada. It was a michelada with
brisket without a smoker. So yeah. So the way I cheat and do my brisket is I take a brisket from Costco. I slice it in half, right?
Get this, y'all.
And then I do a nice salt and pepper, ground pepper rub. So it's really nice and clean. And I sous vide that bitch for 24 hours or 36 hours.
He puts it in a water bath. So we don't smoke. We sous vide everything.
I could put some liquid smoke in if I wanted to, but it turns out so tender.
Yeah.
It's so good. I'm a cheat chef. I mean, sous vide is so dumb.
And then I can't believe he's sous vide. He's into
Yeah.
So before we used to be into deep frying our turkey for
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, he's into sous vide the turkey. I have never seen, was it 2 gallons?
A 2 gallon.
2 gallon Ziploc bag.
Sous vide
It's like
turkey.
a 14-pound turkey.
I love my
That's
sous vide.
madness.
Yeah. Look, hey, JR wants to buy a shirt. XO. Yeah, send me the link. XO. I gotta be putting it. B is good at rubbing my meat. That's is it accurate?
You're very accurate. You're good
Accurate.
at making sure every single
It's not a
piece
crock
is
pot. I don't
covered.
crock pot. Although
we have the
we do
corned
corned
beef.
beef in a crock pot. That's the only thing I do. I mean, I could do sous vide corned beef. I think that would be good. Yeah.
That's a lot of seasoning.
I use my sous vide for anything.
The seasoning, right?
Mongolian stir fry with noodles in a former flour burrito with avocado is your invention food. Stir fried noodles in a burrito.
Somebody said something about wanting to get a Mongolian grill for his backyard, and I thought that was pretty awesome.
That's just like a giant griddle. It's a round griddle.
Yeah. Can you imagine like you're cooking, you're just walking around the griddle the entire time?
Yeah, dude, that would be so fun. And then when you're not using it as a griddle, we'll put a pole in the middle of it, and you can use it as a pole.
Look what MJ
Sous vide over pellet cooking, better for the environment. Look at you. Yeah, you've been trying to be green for a little bit. All right. Tecmo is right. You need Pit Boss. The ones have Wi-Fi.
That's interesting. So the Traegers have Wi-Fi. That's while we're grilling, we're gonna tell you and sneak in your internet and see where you can what site you've been visiting.
Traeger's
a brand.
What is it? What are we looking at?
Another barbecue brand.
Another barbecue. Smoker. Traeger.
You used to see him at Costco a lot. No,
Smoker.
Oh, there's a little piggy one.
Oh, that looks fun.
Oh, but we don't need.
What if we got into like smoking meats and things?
Then we would be Grills R Us.
What's that? Dude, I might be down. Look at that.
Like a little piggy one.
Holy crap. $1,600 for a smoker?
Is it worth it? Is it really worth it?
But this pig one? You want to look at the pig one? Traeger little pig pellet grill.
Little pig. So how big is it?
What's that?
Scroll down.
Yeah, Psylocke. No, I don't want to fire it up. Stop. Go away. Oh, that was so annoying. I was looking at another website. Features 425 square inch grilling area. There's a cow one too. I was on At Games website and the freaking banner kept popping up and I couldn't like go down. So that was annoying. But yeah, I hate it when websites do that. All right, capacity measurements 50 inches wide, 4 rib racks, 4 chickens, 16 burgers. Yeah.
That's cute.
My goodness. All right. And pellets. You cook with pellets? Is that what it is?
Pellets.
Oh,
So you have to
wood
buy pellets
instead of like
pieces of wood.
Yeah.
I would say
we already have our solo stove and you bought
the
grill too.
I bought the grill too. Before they started selling the attachment. So
all right. Traeger.
Yeah, those are pricey. That was very pricey.
Dang, $2,000.
Cook bacon inside a pig.
Barbecue for us. I like it.
XO.
Oh, now look at the cost of pellets.
I know.
Is it
$20 for that bag? Yeah.
Oh, is it?
That's what I'm saying. Like our solo stove is worth it because like when my dad comes home with all that wood, and it's not like cheapy glued together wood. This is like solid cedar or solid oak.
Yeah.
I wish he had some cherry wood too.
Do we do hot pot at home?
We do hot pot.
We've done hot pot before. So in Cambodian, it's called Yao Han. And then in Chinese culture, it's just
Cantonese is Da Bin Lo.
Da Bin Lo?
Da Bin Lo.
Da Bin Lo. Okay. But we like there's actually is it a shabu shabu place? Mumu? Not Moo. Isn't it Mumu Paradise? Momo Paradise.
That's our cat.
Yeah, Momo Paradise is actually really fun. I like that play. Yeah, it's good shabu shabu. All right. Cybermind says if you had a food truck, you'd do that Asian fusion burrito brisket sandwich
with béarnaise sauce. Oh my god, you do not need béarnaise sauce with like
this sounds
brisket.
I did invent my own sushi roll too, by the way.
What sushi roll did you? Why are you so happy?
Cause I'm just showing people that like for my taste. Invent? Yeah. So there's a place called California Roll Factory in Santa Monica, and they have crazy names for sushis. And I created the Bees Kong roll, and it's salmon sashimi on the inside with tempura asparagus and salmon sashimi, tempura asparagus on the inside and crab, and then top with big scallops, tempura eel sauce and masago. It's delicious. I love my sushi. So thought it was fun. If I could create sushi, that would be my thing. Thor says these only use pellets. They use electricity to move the pellets in and maintain the temperature, but the pellets do all the cooking. Interesting. Obviously, smoking really requires watching the temperature, and that's the key. Because I've tried cooking on my like a solo stove and just trying to do indirect heat to kind of finish a brisket on just inside, and it didn't really work out that well. I'm not good at controlling temperature, so that definitely makes sense. A regular trigger is like 500 to 600. You can get generic pellets for way cheaper. All right, moo-moos, what the bigger ladies wear. All right, if you know how to smoke OG ones, they work just as good. All right, she did not go hurl. I have no idea what she did. But yeah, food cut for con. I've always wanted to like potentially do my own thing, but I don't know. There's so many good restaurants and people that I've been supporting recently. I actually have some friends in that I play basketball with that opened up their own restaurants, and I was like, oh, this is really cool. So like I was saying, my buddy Van opened up Rice Street Noodle Shack and Phnom Penh Noodle Shack. So there's like Cambodian chefs out there. And then my other buddy opened up like a fusion Cambodian Mexican food restaurant called Chinitos Tacos. And he does like this burnt cheese taco, which is like super delicious. And I'm all about it. And he does like a really good fried Brussels sprouts. So I like it. You love California. California Factory is not on Pico. It's on Santa Monica, close to Santa Monica and Federal. That's where California Roll Factory is, but pretty close. All right. Thor says, depending on the temperature, you can smoke for about an hour per pound of fuel. 40 pounds for under $20 is way better than propane that doesn't taste good as real world smoke. Man, you sound like you know about your smoking. So if I ever become a smokes barbecue Kongs R Us, I'm gonna hit up Thor KC to check it out. But for now, I sous vide using a vacuum sealer, and then I don't even have like a real sous vide tub. I use like a giant 5-gallon tub from Lowe's, and I just fill that up with water, put my Anova sous vide stick in it, saran wrap the top of it, and I let it go. So I've pretty much done that. Kongs R Us food truck with an arcade in the back of it, right? And so you can play games while you get some barbecue. Man, that would be fun. All right, you used to have a Bradley electric, used biscuits, wasn't bad, honestly, and it's super lazy cooking. The set it and forget it. Yeah, like sous vide and other things like that, if you can do it right, they turn out really well. So the Batam Bomb Barbecue, they have their own smoker and grill, and so they're making food pretty much every night. This is their brisket. Has a nice pink color on the top side of it. A lot of their meats, they don't really cook it till it falls off the bone. It has a little bit more bite to it. So if you like, your meats to have a little bit more bite, I would say this is perfect. It's the best barbecue that I've had. Bite. Yes. So yeah, she made good on her promise. She got dressed up. I was saying yes, Batam Bomb Barbecue has some bite for there. Yes. Would you like some barbecue? Just make you happy?
I don't want to get my costumes all filthy. I already smell like barbecue, so I might regret this later.
I know, maybe. All right. Yes, right next to 50s Cafe. That's exactly where it is. That's where it is. Cafe 50s. They used to have
Cafe 50s,
they used to have pajama night and other fun things too.
Yeah.
But I always thought it was really expensive for what it was.
Expensive.
That was like 20 years ago. I can only imagine what it is now. All right, Clack says you're going to try what's called smoked shotgun shells and a manicotti. Shell stuffed with stewed Italian sausage, hamburger meat with 2 types of cheese wrapped. We got
that's no longer pasta at that point.
I know.
It's not even a manicotti. It's more like meat and a little bit of like
Tots R Us. Yeah, that sounds really delicious. All right, you want a brisket? Literally leak all over the plate when you pick it up. Console Kid says, hello, that's it. You're coming to LA for some vacation. Come for the weekend and we just go to places to eat. Hey, I'm down.
Places to eat.
I hear you could also get into the happiest place on earth, so we can do that. But right next to the happiest place on earth,
the happiest place you could drink.
Yes, there's lots of places. No, Captain's Auctions Arcade Showroom is open from 12 to 9. They have 65 pinball machines in their location. So you have to drink. Now that I mentioned pinball, you got so excited, and then you're not excited anymore. But Justin, come to LA. We'll just like pretty much eat, play pinball, go to arcades, have fun. Charlie Kong. Oh, I know I'm lucky. I'm so lucky.
That was a fast change. That actually took a while.
Quick change.
My wrist was not zipping it up. I almost ran out with that.
What is a manicotti?
Manicotti is the little shells, and you can stuff it full of cheese.
Manicotti. Manicotti.
And you put on a plate and you put the marinara sauce and then you bake it.
All right. There it is. All right. Check out Meat Barbecue for recipe. They look great. Oh, Jerry Dunlap is here. Talk about my Star Wars cab, by the way.
Star Wars.
Jerry's going to pick up his Star Wars cabinet. I finished a modification.
Oh, he's watching our stream.
Yeah. He's like, I'm on my way right now. So, yeah, I did finish some stuff. So, let me plug in a camera really fast. Show off your outfit. You look cute.
I never realized that. I guess these circles were supposed to, upside down heart was supposed to be there in a certain position. Now that I see it on camera, I'm trying to. Oh, I'm like, your camera is reversed. That's why. This is my right, and that's my left, but it's like completely reversed. I'm trying to tug it to like make it even. Anywho, manicotti. Anywho, oh, my grandma used to make manicotti, and I really loved it. I really am wanting some noodles. Stuffed pasta. That is exactly what manicotti is. So think of your chile rellenos, but instead of a chile, it's pasta. Covered in sauce. I love sauce. Let's see. You are a lucky son of a gun.
That I am. All right.
What's a Bradley Smoker?
Bradley Smoker is another brand.
I don't know.
Apparently. Okay. All right.
I'm not talking to that
Smoking. Chun-Li, 100%. I know. Okay. So the other thing that I've been working on a lot recently are some mods. And so I've been helping out with some mods for some folks that sent me their control panels and things. And so I've been busy the whole weekend. I have 8 yokes right there that have all been kind of dismembered. I'm working on the control panels and PC builds and folks. So yeah.
Oh, look at this Bradley Smoker. It's so cool.
We have a Bradley Smoker, so we got to look up that one.
Smoker, and look at this pellet.
But look, it's so cool. I have my Turtles cabinet that's all set up. I finished my Ridge Racer buy stuff build. So like last week I was talking about how all my arcades are on. I have everything on. Well, actually I didn't turn everything on, but yeah. Oh, but look, I also got this right here.
What's that? Oh my god.
I traded my Star Wars pinball machine for a Gen 1 Final Fight. Yeah. People are like, what the heck, right? So I've never owned this cabinet before, but I asked to borrow a Final Fight cabinet because I've never really had a Gen 1 cabinet, and I don't have any Gen 1 cabinets still left in my collection. But I have the, what is it? I have a bunch of these Intech decks that I still need to do like a proper review for. And so I don't have a G1 panel to put into here. So I'm going to be doing some more content based off of this real quick. So it was nice. We almost did like a cab exchange. So Dan and I can share and swap cabinets when we need to.
Oh yeah, you guys can swap.
But all right, so yeah, and then I turned this on and played it for the first time the other day too, and I was really impressed with how well the Gen 1 monitor was. I don't think he upgraded this at all, but I hadn't compared a Gen 1 monitor in a long time, but I was looking for washout, even though this is a TN monitor and it's 5.4, it still looked much better than the crappy monitors that we got in last year's deluxe or legacy cabinet. So I was really impressed with the just the gameplay. And
I'd like to answer Kid D.
You're new to the channel, Kid Bid. There was a time when she dressed up as Chun-Li and I dressed up as Ryu, so it's happened before. But yeah, I was talking about Final Fight. Do you remember playing Final Fight? No. You've never played Final Fight?
Spinning bird kick. No, I can break my leg. That I can do.
They want you to see you flip upside down.
No, that's okay. Anywho, Final Fight. Talk about it.
You did what? Yeah, it's only temporary, Fox, right? But Final Fight, I feel like, you know, it's a good trade, a one-up pinball for a Final Fight cabinet. No, this is just temporary to do some content.
Challenge accepted.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, Brad.
All the way down.
What is that? What's for sale?
MG. Oh, that too.
What's
what's for sale?
This one?
Keep going.
Need to dress up on opposite day. Go get the Chun-Li outfit on B. I don't think you want to see that. I don't know. Yeah? Want to see my legs? Oh, yes. Why, hello.
And it's another cat bed.
This is what call my hussy. Whenever she like comes to me, she always like puts her butt in the air. She likes the little butt rub.
Anywho, what are we selling?
What's that?
Rihanna Keys wants to buy everything.
Dressed up. Yeah. You got any other fun outfits? If I sell anything else live today, right now?
What would you sell? What's your next? Yeah, that's why I asked you in the beginning of the stream. What would you sell next?
So my next cab that I'm really, I know. I was measuring the space that I have right now, and so this is kind of my next level of logic. Press 1 if you want to see Peanut Challenge outfit. Negative. I don't think you want to see that, bro. So I was measuring the space that I have here next to, and I'll just show a close up of Mrs. Kongzaras. There you are, close up. Woo-hoo. So over there is my Stern pinball machine. I have my Legends pinball next to it. I'm doing an inception because there's this desk that's right here. And then I'm just gonna flip this around this way.
There's so many ones now.
No. And then I have an empty space, my Ridge Racer, and then my Tempest cabinet. So there's not a lot of space in, what do we call this area? Like a den?
I think spare den.
Yeah, this used to be a den with a TV that was right here, a couch, and it's a very limited space. It's the only space in our house that we have that can fit an arcade. But I have at least one more pinball machine coming, a Foo Fighters. So Foo Fighters would come to about right here. And if I got a Godzilla eventually, it would go to here, and it would stick out pretty much all the way to right where Mrs. Kongzaras is sitting right now, or standing. And then I would not have space for anything else. And I was about to build a sit-down Star Wars Battle Pod cabinet. I was about to buy Ridge Racer. So my conundrum is they take up so much space, and I wouldn't be able to fit my At Games Legends pinball machine anymore too.
So you would get rid of your At Games Legends pinball?
I was seriously thinking about maybe it would be something I would let go, even though I really don't want to. But if I had all these other pinball machines next to it, it kind of looks a little bit off. Because I mean, like, look at the size. I mean, you saw that picture that I did with the 1-up pinball, right? So look at the size of the Stern pinball machine. Look how big that is. And then look at the size of that it's hard to have different size, especially pinball machines. Like, it definitely doesn't make sense. So I mean, here's another comparison for the thing. I'll throw it up again one more time. Give me a second. I'm going to show one more picture for folks that are just joining in. The reason why the stream was called XYZ was Mrs. Kongzaras was excited to get dressed up for some reason if I sold my cabinets. And I think she just uses an excuse to get dressed up, honestly. So I'm not going to complain. She has lots of outfits that I have fun getting, and she doesn't mind putting them on. Okay, so here's the size difference. Look at the size difference of my arcade 1-up pinball machine, the Stern, and then the Legends pinball machine. If I get more Sterns and I have that Legends pinball machine still in like that will look off, even though it's still like a beautiful Williams style Star Trek The Next Generation V-Pin cabinet. It looks off. The other thing I might do is I downstairs, I have another big V-Pin machine that's pretty much the size of a Stern that I been meaning to fix up. Definitely, I think I might be able to fit that up here. So that's my big conundrum. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's right. I think it's something that's coming. All right, make a deal with her for every cab you get rid of. 1 week she goes without drinking. I don't know if she would do that. I mean, I'm happy that at least she's drinking in the safety of our own house and she can have a good time and not be out somewhere else having fun. So I'm okay with like how much she drinks. I think she's okay. Cosplay for cash. You saw that Star Trek The Next Generation action figure shuttle. Yeah, that was my topper. My topper was the Star Trek The Next Generation figure. Can you see that picture again? Oh, did you see something that was a little bit little flashy there? Mrs. Kongzaras wanted to play Where's Waddle with everything and was just like, yep, there it is. What happened to it? Did it go away? Oh, there it goes. All right, move the ALP out of the row of real pinballs or sell it. Yeah, so like it once I have real pinball machines next to it, the ALP would just be way too small next to it. It just wouldn't look right, even though, I started with the A1-up pinball and then I got the Legends pinball, and both of those are supposed to be like, I'm just going to have these two virtual pinball machines and I'd be okay. And that was like 2 years ago. Like, 2021 was the year of virtual pinball.
Virtual pinball.
Yeah. Do you know who you're even cosplaying as?
It's one of the Star Trek folks.
Yeah. Why is this all sideways?
Oh, it took me a while to find it.
All right. No, it goes up. It's up. Yeah.
You gotta make sure it's good measure. There we go.
Do you know what to do with it? What does this actually do?
It looks like this.
No, it's a comm badge. You click on it and it's like, it's your translator universe. You don't even know who you're dressed up as. Chat, who is he dressed up as? Yeah, send a pins to Dan. Oh, that could be another idea too. Yeah. Counselor Deanna Troy. That's exactly right. Yep, that is exactly right. When pinball's plural, you are a pinball collector. Yeah, so I got my history of getting into pinball, right? Because I think arcades have always been like the nostalgic thing, but a lot of people you've seen in this community have been really enjoying the pinball scene. Like all of us that went to Chicago last year spent so much time also when we went to the arcades playing the pinball machines in addition to the arcades that we had, because there's just like something that's special about playing a physical cabinet. So when I got my very first experience playing pinball was Pinball FX3 on my Star Wars cabinet. When I modded it, I just wanted to like casually play. And then I got my arcade one at Pinball Machine and I modded that right away. Then I got my Legends pinball, went all in modding that. And then in June of 2021, or it was around May, because I remember it was Father's Day, that's when I got my first pinball machine. So it's almost been like 2 years since I've owned a real pinball machine. And now it's going to get phaser set to stun. Stunning. No, phasers on stunning. Blue Star Trek. Yeah, this was her old outfit. I think so. She used to wear an outfit like this that was like a dress, and then she changed to her like skin tight version of her suit. She had like a bodysuit afterwards. Yeah, EXO. This is Princess Leia. No, Trekkies. Can you do this? Yeah. Yeah. What does this mean?
Live long imposters.
Yes. No, live long imposter. Yes. Chop, 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 chop.
I like that.
everything all at once, right?
Everything,
everywhere, all at once. That was a good movie, by the way. Congratulations to all the folks that won Oscars. Were you excited about that?
I was very excited.
Nice Asian representation at the Oscars this year.
And then Q Kwan.
Yeah. Good movie. All right. Ask someone else versus. She really doesn't care. You're so lucky that she does all this stuff. That is a fun way that gets into dog collecting. You're so lucky to have someone that's non-judgmental about that. Dog collecting? Would you get into dog collecting? Cats. I owe you more cats.
We need 18 cats.
Would you?
We have 18 cats.
Yeah, I know. Good evening, Nelson. Hello. Happy Sunday fun day. Deanna Troy was the Coens. Damn it, Jim. I'm not a doctor. I'm a modder. Peace and prosperity. Long live and Doctor. George of the Jungle won Best Actor. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. That was really cool.
I almost downloaded and watched The Mummy just for that too.
I know.
I loved him in The Mummy.
All right, so looks like she dressed up for you. So you'll sell me your Star Wars trilogy machine. Yes. She's gotten into 2 costume changes tonight, and I got rid of 2 cabinets already. So I think we're pretty much even, yeah?
Ooh, have you got any costumes for the cat? I love pet costumes. A hot dog costume for a Dachshund.
Dachshund. Hot dog cat. I don't think we did like a Yoda outfit for our old cat.
Yeah,
Maximus.
so like we took all the Build-A-Bear outfits and then our child's 3-month-old outfit and we get on our cat, but we haven't done anything with the new.
Oh, my favorite one that we got for him was like this chariot because.
Oh yeah, he's riding his chariot. Yeah,
because he was Maximus, like Aurelius from Gladiator.
Yeah.
And so he was a chariot. He was like running around like he was in a chariot.
Except it was more like, I don't want to wear this, flop down.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah.
Anywho, Academy Award winning Asinonath.
Yeah, Pauly Shore, whatever happened to him, right? Oh, remember him.
He's doing he was in Hawaii the week that we left.
Pauly Shore?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what.
Are you sure it wasn't Pauly D?
No, it's Pauly Shore. Pauly D. We do not need to see any more t-shirt time.
All right.
Anywho.
Hey, Ray says, just wanted to say hi. Subbed a few days ago. You love the content in Point Blank Cabinet. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. Thanks for the new folks that are here. There's a little shot of Mrs. Kongzaras. Hello. But there's the Point Blank Cabinet way back there. It's super fun. Right next to, that probably is
Amazon
the next
boxes.
Yeah. those boxes need to go. But the T2 cabinet, I moved over there.
Send the nudes.
Send the nudes. Yeah. Snail noodles. We did a snail noodle stream. I'm gonna send this to my other friend. But the T2 cabinet, I moved over there because I got rid of my A1 Up cabinet or pinball that was in my room. So I moved the Macross into the room, and then I moved T2 over there to eventually sell that. So that's probably gonna be the next one to go. Even though every time I think about selling a cabinet, I start playing it, and then I'm like, this is actually pretty fun. And I actually had plans to mod the T2 with the recessed monitor. Retro Lizard sent me something too, but I think that's the next one to go. And then I was thinking of getting rid of my Tempest. I don't know why. Like I like playing it because I didn't grow up playing those games, but it's potentially the next one that's on my list of things to go. Maybe Ridge Racer too.
Yes, please. You don't play it at all.
Maybe my MVSX.
Yeah, you don't play that as well. So, Ridge Racer, $300 or best offer.
No. Does the MVSX ever get played?
Nope, not at all. Only your dad plays it.
I played it the other day when I had some friends over because that's the cab that I have some other.
When did you have friends over?
I had Ricky and George over when we were selling toys, and they wanted to play at the MVSX.
That was like months ago, like before Christmas.
We played like Street Fighter.
$200.
Nah, he's like, yeah, putting in offers. He's like, nope. Oh, thanks, Jack Sparrow. B, can't you play T2 on your point blank cabinet? I can.
Yes,
I can.
So we don't need the T2.
But in order to play it, I have to turn on the cabinet, wait for it to turn on, scroll to the T2 cabinet, and then I'm playing on these guns. So it's pretty good to play on my cabinet anyways. But, you know, just picking up the Uzi and just being able to like turn it on and let somebody play, I think I have. Ridge Racer is modded. So.
And then are you thinking about selling Tron?
I don't think so.
$800 the best offer.
No, stop selling my cabs. I don't think I would.
Oh, it's $300 shipped, including wait. $300 is with shipping included for Ridge Racer.
Negatory. I'll sell pictures of Mrs. Kong's dress standing next to Ridge Racer for whatever you want. But yeah, it's a what if. It's a what if. I'm not taking offers. We're not taking offers right now.
Selling Final Fight with Catfoot on the screen. That is not
this
our
one.
caps.
Yeah, right there. My goodness, she's like a jungle gym. She's like all over the place right now. That's her tab. This is like cat playgrounds. Yeah, she really likes that area over there. Oh, she's playing Marvel vs. Capcom.
Who wants to join the lobby? Ryu versus somebody. Oh, Ryu versus. Oh my god.
She's gonna go manual or easy. What are you gonna do?
Oh, she's easy. You know.
She's super easy. She's a hussy. She's absolutely a hussy. Do I have Buck Hunter? I actually sold my Buck Hunter. So I sold it to a gentleman that lives somewhere in Nevada, and he drove 6 hours to get here to get my modded cabinet because he has an arcade he opened up for his community and wanted to open it up for folks to play it in his community. So I was like, all right, that's cool. Yeah, so keep it to him. I think it's working, and I think it's great. Tron is breaking. Is B selling all his caps? No, I'm not selling all of them.
The answer is yes.
No, I'm just getting rid of some things so I can make space for what I need to. All right, 3 boxes of box wines for the Dragon's Lair. See, she's not into it.
5.
No, the arcades by the stairs probably get no love. You know what?
The NVSX is like in a very dangerous place.
Yeah, but my son really likes the IRK Dragon's Lair cabinet.
There's a lot of little games.
He likes the mouse bot game a lot, and he likes the Siggy the farting knight. Yeah. Like
oh my gosh, she's playing somebody.
What's that?
You were getting owned.
It's just the computer.
Oh. Show this.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, Zangief is just playing. She's like, come on, press the button. Press the button, Tabs. Press it. Dude, that would be fun to make some videos. Oh, what if I said make some videos of my cats actually playing, like using their hands doing moves? That would be fun. All right, ask me something else first. Let's talk about adult collecting. My phone just doesn't translate as much as you'd like to. I'm not sure what you're talking about there. No problem. No sale. You're actually not a piece of shit. I'm sorry. All right. No worries, man. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's all good. We're just here having some fun. Siggy. Yeah, it's a favorite. Do not sell Tron. It's broken. Oh, you're right. It is broken. She sat inside of it. So the G panel at the bottom is absolutely broken. She signed it on the back. So yeah, it's a broken cabinet, but I have a PC in there. Got my mod. I'm almost ready to do a full showcase on this. I need to pull it out and showcase kind of the bezel mods from RNSK Skunkworks. But if you folks have been following, I also did a video with Maker of Things, Michael Brown, and he is making his own Tron bezel for this to be able to fit into the cabinet. So he has a vacuum formed setup, and so if there's certain cabinets that had unique shaped kind of things for bezels or for the control panel, he has the ability to sculpt it and vacuum form it and potentially make it for the community. So I'm excited to see his version of the Tron bezel mod. These were kind of made just to like kind of have some cool 3D parts that actually glow. So RNSK Skunkworks Kai did a good job there. But yeah, I'll be really interested to see what he does there. Don't think I would sell the Tron cabinet. It's just so cool looking. I don't know. I know I didn't grow up with a Tron cabinet, but it's really fun. It's fun to look at. The cat just beat Michael B, the Game Genie. The Turtles display case looks really cool. Nice. Have you done a video on it? You know what? Actually haven't. Yeah, I don't think I've done a full video showcasing this. I mean, this is a very simple Raspberry Pi mod on here. So from the guts perspective, it's just a Raspberry Pi 4. This was like my second mod I ever did where I didn't even know how to mod the control panel that well. So the control panel isn't great. I just left all the stock buttons and sticks because it was just going to be a beat 'em up cabs. But yeah, Raspberry Pi 3, tons of games on it. It's gonna focus just on beat 'em ups. But then it became my little display case for all my Turtles toys too. I used to have these just on a shelf or hanging on my wall. But yeah, maybe I'll make a short video on that because I don't think I've ever done one on that before. That was my first mod as well as my Street Fighter 2. And I was gonna have my Star Wars cabinet, my Turtles cabinet, my Street Fighter 2 cab, and my Pac-Man cabinet were like the 4 cabinets that, oh my goodness.
I found a Psylocke outfit.
You did find a Psylocke outfit. That's my favorite. This is usually the time where like I end the stream whenever Psylocke comes out. But you want to say thank you to Mr. Sean Russell?
Thank you, Mr.
Roussel
for the $1.99 super chat.
Roussel, Mrs. Kongs R Us in her Psylocke outfit. Do you still need an extra drink? Do you need me to pour you some more?
Possibly.
Yeah.
Except I'm no longer beating up.
Do you know what Psylocke's psychic or powers are?
She's psychic ability.
And then what else does she do?
Has a knife.
Mm-hmm.
I know my gal salad.
It's good. Oh, yeah.
Betsy Broddock.
All right, YouTube history, if anything is worth more. Great stream with Mrs. Conger, us breaking the Tron cabinet. I do make some fun melt-a-cades. Thanks, Brad. All right. Yeah, it's just like a tent cab with action figures. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, yeah, you just got your Star Wars bezel? Yeah, looks great. Yeah, I think the Star Wars bezel really looks good. All right, Michael B just bought back all the cabinets he sold. No, he's really happy. He's getting his Godzilla pretty soon, as well as console kits. And so, aren't you jealous that all these other content creators are getting their Godzillas before me?
Not at all.
No? Aren't you excited to get more pinball machines and play them inside the house?
My outfit is beautiful.
What's up, Brian? Brian's an excellent gamer. He sets tons of high scores on the IR Arcade and other platforms and things. So it's a gamer. Have you ever had a desire to like beat others online, high score chase, play competitively? No? You wouldn't be like me playing on the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 cabinet. I think I was
I can't win.
Yeah, I think I was like playing like 3 straight nights for like hours and until I got like 100 matches in. So it's been fun. I might do that again too. Got your Star Wars bezel as well. All right. Well, I think we're running out of things to talk about and chat about. Let me know if you guys have any other questions in the chat. I'm going to see if I can play with my cat on Marvel vs. Capcom. It's time to, he's like, yeah, it's time to end the stream. The last time she was in this outfit, has some things to take care of, like eat some nudes.
Send the nudes.
Yeah, so we like to have just fun on this channel, so we agree. But next time, I do have a couple of future guests I want to bring on. I have a friend who is a competitive eater. Her channel is called Beyond Seattle Eats. Sorry, just swallowed some pepper. But she competes in the Nathan's hot dog eating contest in the women's division and is one of the top hot dog eating contest people. So I want to bring her on the channel and I want to do like a contest with her and like do a food challenge at some point. So I think it'll be really fun.
Wow.
Don't know about that, but we'll see. It's online gotten better, and with MVC2, I honestly think if people now are serious about playing, they now have gotten Ethernet connection into their cabinet somehow, because Ethernet is the key to be able to having steady ping rates. So if you're playing and you're on Ethernet, you're more likely going to have a much better experience. The worst experience I had was when I was on Wi-Fi and other people were on Wi-Fi. You can absolutely tell when the ping rates are really bad and they're super high. It's unplayable. I was playing Sheila and she says she only has Wi-Fi and I was on Ethernet. It's a super poor experience. But for people that have Ethernet to Ethernet and we're doing peer-to-peer and we're kind of in the same region, it's gotten a lot better. I played over 100 matches so far, and I can say that it's definitely gotten much better. Cambodian hot pot stream. Should we do more like food streams? That would be fun. Yeah. Fun stream. Got new pinballs. Thank you, thinning out the collection. Oh, good luck with the new pinballs. Thank you so much. Mortal Kombat hit the spot for fatalities, baby-alities, friendships, and friendships. That's right. All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your evening. We'll see you next time. Mrs. Kong's Rest, thank you so much for playing along. I think people appreciate the fun times with you.
Yay!
Yay. All right, see you later. Bye, everybody. She's still dancing. See ya.